Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy Gavin, but the cool kids call me GT. And I know this is different because the homie Spiky Boy, aka Ron Wilson, celebrity bus driver, could not make it. But this is just like, I guess you could say, it's like a special episode of the RealmBreakers podcast. For those of y'all that do not know, something recently has been going on in the YouTube world, and if you haven't noticed, then I suggest you guys just go ahead and look up CoryXKenshin. For those y'all who watch us, rock with us and everything, y'all know CoryXKenshin is a gamer YouTuber with over almost like 16 million subscribers. And he made a video exposing the favoritism and the racism that YouTube has for their content creators. So let me just go ahead and give you a summary of what CoryXKenshin is going through. So first and foremost, CoryXKenshin is trying to come off on a positive note. May seem like, oh, well, the reason why I'm being treated unfairly is because I'm black. Like, he was not trying to send off that message, which he was like, oh, well, the only reason why I'm being mistreated is because I'm black and things of that nature. He's not trying to do that. So let's not go ahead and have that notion even clearly happening in the video. He made a video talking about how he played this game that goes by the name of Mortuary Assistant. And you already know, guys, you already know RealmBreakers don't give a fuck. So we just say what we have to say. But the thing about it is this. First and foremost, we have the situation going on with what YouTube has done. Basically, he was playing this game called Mortuary Assistant. I don't know what the game is. Don't ask me. If it's a cool game, cool. You probably won't see me playing it or whatever, because I don't do horror games, if you know me. But yeah, anywho, going about what I'm saying about the situation when it comes to CoryXKenshin's video. He said when he was playing Mortuary Assistant, there was a part on Mortuary Assistant where it had something to do with suicide. And apparently what happened when YouTube saw that, it age restricted his video. So CoryXKenshin decided to do some research, and he decided to look at other videos that have Mortuary Assistant and the same issue to see if there's a particular part, to see if it was bleeped out, to see why his video was the one that got age restricted, whereas other people's video did not get age restricted. So he had a YouTube rep, because he got over 16 million subs. Of course, you should have yourself a YouTube rep at that point in time. And he legit told his YouTube rep, hey, why is it that my video got age restricted, but nobody else's video got age restricted? And that was when the person said, oh, well, it's this part where she unalived herself, so I believe that is why I got age restricted. So what he did was he went to another big YouTuber who goes by the name of Markiplier and said, well, Markiplier has this part in his video, so I don't understand what the issue is. Now, before we get to that point, mind you, when he showed that his video got age restricted, he decided to file an appeal, and the appeal was denied. But then he went to Markiplier's video, he gave the video to his YouTube rep, and the YouTube rep was like, oh, well, that's some astute detective work there, Cory. I really don't understand. And when the YouTube rep sent it over to the YouTube policy team, they removed his age restriction. Even though he appealed it, and the issue with that was that when he appealed it, it was denied. But as soon as he showed Markiplier, oh, well, Markiplier has this, so why isn't he age restricted? And they removed CoryXKenshin's age restriction even after he filed an appeal, and that appeal was denied. He also stated that after later on, they age restricted both his and Markiplier's video, which is crazy. That's crazy to me. So now he's sitting up here like, well, bro, what the hell is going on? I don't understand. And CoryXKenshin's like, and for some reason, it's like every time I come back to the platform and I'm trending, I'm making I'm making, like, hella views, getting all this clout from everything. For some reason, YouTube just want to find a video in the past and take it down. And with that, I have something to say about that. Like I really do. I really do have something to say about that. Here's the thing. What CoryXKenshin is going through is nothing new on the YouTube part. I've seen people from In the Clutch to GTisTheName to even Mr. Tyrone Magnus himself react to this video. Now the thing about this is, when it comes to the whole situation of CoryXKenshin, he has over 16 million subscribers. The fact that people are thinking, oh, well, damn, I didn't know YouTube had this issue, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. To the people who saw CoryXKenshin's video and just thinking, oh my God, I didn't think YouTube was like this, that's bullshit. Now, I will say this. If you are a content creator, a minority content creator, a colored content creator, black, Asian, Mexican, Latino, whatever, basically if you're not a white content creator over here in the States, then for some reason your channel is being targeted, which is crazy to me. Like, your channel is being targeted, okay? Like that's like, it's crazy. And if Ron Wilson, Celebrity Bus Driver, was here, he would have easily said, well, yeah, I lost 6 of my channels because of bullshit. Because here's the thing, dog. I understand that AMVs back in the day used copyrighted music. I understand that. But how much you want to bet that there are still AMVs from like 10 years ago still on YouTube using the same fucking music, and you don't put a whole, oh, well, fair rights use or something in the comments, or put a fair rights use somewhere in the video, and yet that video is still there. For some reason it passed the cracks, but for some reason ours didn't, which is crazy. Because I remember I used to have a YouTube channel where I made nothing but AMVs, and apparently it was getting big, especially this one video I made about the Boondocks, where I played Hurt by T.I. That was an AMV, which was pretty decent. I must say so myself. A lot of people love that video, but for some reason that video was the main stake of what got that channel shut down, which is crazy to me. Like, in all honesty and opinion, because I bet you if I look on YouTube, I can see plenty of AMVs where people are using copyrighted music to the Boondocks, and it's still there. Like, really, like, I gotta type in Boondocks AMV, and I bet you there won't be a freaking copyright law, fair rights use note in the comments or in the videos. It's crazy. Okay, now I will say this. Tyrone Magnus he was basically the balancing spectrum of reactors, because you had folks like GTisTheName In the Clutch saying, well, yeah, I agree, because the same shit's been happening to me, so maybe you two do got some shady shit going on. But Tyrone Magnus, on the other hand, was like, oh, well, I know what's going on, I know what the issue is, I just feel like I need to talk to Cory, maybe I can help the kid, and things of that nature. And instead of just saying, well, yeah, YouTube has a problem. But the thing about it is, what Tyrone Magnus said. He said, well, he kind of just feels like the reason why things are happening is because we're the minority when it comes to America's YouTube. We're the minority. Because he was like, oh, when he started doing his reactions and everything, then him and a couple of other people, who the majority of was black, were the main people who were doing reactions on YouTube. There was the one who was kind of like the main stake of YouTube. But then when white people wanted to go ahead and do reactions, for some reason it flew, like for some reason the views and the subscribers just flew past the numbers that Tyrone Magnus was doing, even though he was one of the people who did this shit first. So he feels like, oh, well, this can't be just a problem here in America, because he was thinking, oh, well, what if a white person found the foundation for a video in Africa on Africa's YouTube, and as soon as black people get wind of that video and they start making those videos, they feel like the black people are going to brush past the white person that is on Africa's YouTube, whereas the black person is fluctuating because there are more of us over there. So you're telling me it's location, Mr. Tyrone Magnus, and I know he probably will never see this, never hear this, never listen to this, whatever. So what you're telling me is that it's based on location, it's based where you are, that the issue of where you feel like you're just being shut it out because of, like, I really don't get that. Like, I really do not get that point of view as to why Tyrone would say some things like that. But then again, I understand where he's coming from, because he's trying to play the middleman, and that's fair. It's fair to play the middleman. You need a middleman. You can't just have someone always, well, I agree. It's more on the lines of, okay, well, this happened, here's why it happened, and maybe we can avoid this from happening again. He feels like the thing that CoryXKenshin went through is a means of miscommunication instead of some favoritism or racism. But here's my question, and this is just me being real with it. What can the small YouTubers do to avoid situations like what we're dealing with now? Like, seriously, because like I said, if Ron Wilson, Celebrity Bus Driver, was here right now, he will legitimately tell you, I've lost 6 YouTube channels. I've lost 3. I've lost 3 YouTube channels throughout my tenure of being on YouTube. Like, straight up, I've lost 3 channels. 3. 2 of them were AMVs and another one were manga live reactions. But I did something. that CoryXKenshin mentioned in his video. I decided to look up other manga reactors. And lo and behold, they still make videos to this very day. But they still are flourishing. And it's like what I said, YouTube do have their favorites. I don't care. Here's my thing. If you're not making money for YouTube, you ain't shit to them. Okay? Because and the reason why I'm saying this, and it may sound harsh, but I don't care. YouTube don't give a shit about you. YouTube give a shit about the money you bringing in to their platform, because at the end of the day, and I learned this in college, YouTube is a business. Okay? YouTube is a business, and the thing about that is, as much as we hate to admit it, YouTube is a fucking business. It's a business. And that business is flourishing. And the one thing I learned when I went to college, when it came to this whole business thing, what is the number one goal for a business? To make money. And since YouTube is making money off of certain content creators, those are the favorites. Those are the ones who's going to get taken care of. Those are the ones who can call up someone and say, hey, YouTube, what the fuck is the issue? But when it comes to a small YouTuber like me, Ron Wilson, Celebrity Bus Driver, and all the other up and coming people, what can we do to avoid this situation? We don't have a YouTube rep. All we gotta do is just file an appeal and just hope for the best. That's all the fuck we can do. Like, really, like seriously, everybody like, oh, well, you can email the company who, gives you community guidelines or copyright strikes and things of that nature. Bro, how? They don't give a fuck. It's just like YouTube. They're businesses. They're big businesses. It's like, oh, look at this lowly motherfucker using our shit. No, you're not making money off of us, pal. So get this channel up out of here. And YouTube can get rid of the channel. Just that fucking simple. But that is why I'm sitting up here asking, like, what the fuck can we do? People with less than 1,000, people with less than 2,000, people with less than 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. I believe you will not get you a YouTube rep, or you will not get you some kind of recognition from YouTube until you reach 100,000 subscribers. When you reach 100,000 subscribers, that's when YouTube like, this person here looks like they could be making us a lot of money. So let's see if he can get him a YouTube rep, and maybe we can work out some details. Other than that, man, I'm not for the bullshit, y'all. Like, I'm really not. In all honesty and fair, cause like I said, I lost 3 channels. 3. And the one channel that flourished over any of the other 3 that I've lost was the manga reaction channel. And I know what people are thinking, well, you could just, add a little bit of effects, man. Just add a little bit of effects so that people don't know you're reading the manga. Maybe blur it out a little bit. Maybe just read it and things like that. Maybe just show your face and read it and shit like that. Because here's the thing with me, man. The last channel I had was about Nanatsu no Taizai. And for those that do not know what Nanatsu no Taizai is, 7 deadly sins. 7 deadly sins. Because I was trying to implement things like My Hero and 7 Deadly Sins, Jujutsu Kaisen, because I was trying to make a channel where I don't talk about shit like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Now, of course, I'm going to be talking about Bleach because it's my favorite out of the big 3, but I don't want to talk about something just a clout chase in the anime community. I don't want to do that. That's not the kind of person I am. I was never like that. So I just feel like when it comes to the situation about the CoryXKenshin thing, hey, look, it's like what I said. He has 16 million people backing him. So I guess with someone with a big name, with a big following, can just say, hey, this is wrong. And everybody's gonna band together. Yeah, it is wrong. Let's riot. Let's support the homie Cory. But what about those who need help, who don't have that kind of support? What can they do? I would really like to know. This is why I said what I said about certain social medias, man. Like, real talk. Like, this is why I said about certain social medias. How the fuck can we sit up here and make it seem like, oh, well, maybe it's just miscommunication, or maybe just YouTube just has the issue with the AI. Maybe they're just pointing out some bullshit and, you're just getting blamed for it. Okay, but what the fuck can we do once we lose our channel? What, start all over again? Try and do better with it? Bro, do you have any idea how many times people lose a channel? The more discouraged they get, the more discouraged and fearful they get to upload a video because we feel like this could be the one that could get our shit taken down. That's crazy to me. I don't know how to feel about that situation. I mean, granted, yes, I'm glad CoryXKenshin spoke up. Out of all people, I'm surprised it's CoryXKenshin who spoke up, because remember, he legit said, I am trying to be the type of person who don't want to get special privileges because of the color of my skin. Well, technically you are, but there are negative privileges. And I know that's a double entendre. Privileges is a good thing. It's always a good thing. But, adding negative in is just making it a bad thing. Whatever. I don't care. It's just that when it comes to this, I'm just like, bro, okay, so I understand. Like what I said, not a big YouTuber. I'm not. Okay, the highest of subscribers I've ever gotten on YouTube was like 15,000. No, I'm not 15,000, 1,500. Okay, 1,500 subscribers, 1,500 subscribers. That was the closest I've ever gotten to anything, and I loved it. It felt good having people come to my channel and comment and talk about the things that I like. But apparently, regardless. So I don't know what the fuck small creators have to do. This is why I say what I say about certain social medias. This is why I say the ideas that need to happen when it comes to people. If YouTube really wants people to grow and have creativity, I just feel like there needs to be a team of people for each levels of subscribers. Like, oh, if you have 0 to 1,000, there should be a team for that. If you have 1,000 over 10, 1,000 over 10,000, there should be a team for that, and so on and so forth. Because for one, you're making more jobs, you're bringing more access to assistance when it comes to it. Because just filing an appeal just won't do it. Okay, small YouTubers don't have those reps. Small YouTubers don't have what Tyrone Mass would call the red phone to someone directly from YouTube. I freaking call YouTube. Well, who is this? Like, seriously, well, who are you? Are you making us money? I don't think so. So stop calling us. Oh yeah, by the way, your channel's getting shut down. Like, seriously. So you can't blame us for feeling like we're being discriminated. Okay, you can't blame us for feeling like we're being discriminated, because once again, even though Tyrone Madness played the middleman, you have folks like In the Clutch and D Chanel going, yeah, we agree, because we've been there. So what? How are we supposed to feel when we see shit like this, especially when you see someone as big as CoryXKenshin going through the same shit we go through? So that means he's not excluded, which is crazy. It's crazy to me. Now, I'm just going to end it off like this, because I know, first of all, I should have put this at the beginning of the video. First of all, guys, I know that we have been gone for 2 weeks. I'm aware. I'm fully aware. Well, technically, this is going to get uploaded in response to us not being able to upload any podcasts. But this right here, like this right here, I'm more on the lines of just making these little special episodes whenever Ron Wilson, Celebrity Bus Driver, isn't able to do these podcasts with me. Now, he's my co-host, he's my little bro, but his job requires him to travel, and he's not able to bring his equipment with him because it's a desktop, it's not a laptop. He's not able to bring his equipment with him, so not able to make the videos that we make and things of that nature. But I'm gonna count this as an episode because I don't want to go 2 weeks without uploading anything. I do apologize for that. There will be more singular videos coming out talking about our situation as well. Well, not our situation, but talking about parts of the podcast. For those of y'all that don't want to listen to just the audio or the full thing of the podcast, I will be making more singular videos just so it can show YouTube like, oh, this is not a dead channel. This channel wants to keep constantly uploading. Okay, cool. But yeah, y'all. As always, hit the like button. Share the video, and don't forget to always subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want more uploads from the RealmBreakers podcast. Appreciate you guys sitting here listening to me. I'm sorry Ron Wilson, Celebrity Bus Driver, could not be here. He is at work right now. He's probably somewhere in Atlanta right now as we speak. But as of right now, y'all, I'll see if I can bring out these special little episodes whenever Ron Wilson, Celebrity Bus Driver, cannot make it to it, so I can just keep up the consistency with it. So yeah, I know it's short, and I do apologize for it being short because y'all used to our our long-term podcast episodes. But yeah, as always, if you want to listen to the full audio of our last podcast, you can go to our Anchor link in the description. You can also go check out the TikTok page as well. You can go check out the gaming channel. I know probably nothing has been uploaded there. Well, no, I believe Ron with Celebrity Bus Driver got some shit going over there. I know I haven't finished uploading our Ninja Turtle stuff. I'll get to that. I just been trying to get some other shit out the way. But as always, y'all, appreciate y'all for sitting here listening to me. Name Gavin, Cool Kids, call him GT. Y'all already know I'm about to say another podcast done. Well, basically another video done, another round broken. As always, y'all take care, and we will see you guys hopefully next week for a full brunt episode of the RealmBreakers podcast. Peace, and I'm out.